Hey, it's been a while. I was actually busy with living a life and working and stuff. So, not so much time for YouTube, but it's nice to see that the click still came and some more people subscribed. Welcome. And I got the Blu-ray for Nemuru Baka, and I've got the newest Kunioka movie, at least the newest spin-off movie, the newest cinema movie that's called Flame Union. I will watch on Sunday, and I guess I will make a big video about the whole Kunioka series, or maybe two, like one main and one. I haven't decided. I will talk about Kunioka soon. It's a quite big topic now. It's already 6 movies, and we will get to that, including my adventurous journey to make a reservation at the cinema. But today I want to talk about some other things. So I will talk about 3 movies, but I will split it in 3 videos, so there won't be such a long time until the next one comes, because who knows whether or not I'm getting busy again. By the way, that's the poster for Flame Union. So let's make 3 videos quickly today, and I have 3 movies that I watched in the last few weeks, and I enjoyed very much all of them, and I just want to start with my favorite of these 3. It's this one. It's this one. Gosh! Film by Joe Odagiri. I don't know why they decided to call it Gosh, because the actual name is much longer. The actual name is the Oriba na Inu Gosh Kono Yaro movie. So the dog Oliver Gosh, that bastard. The movie, I guess. And just to show you how big this pamphlet is, this is the pamphlet for another movie that we will talk about in one of the next 2 videos. And that's just humongous. It's crazy, like the movie. So Joe Odagiri, you know him. You have probably seen one of his many movies as an actor. He did quite a lot, like according to Letterboxd 100, he did a lot of TV and stuff. Little bit sad, his most watched movie seems to be The World of Kanako, which I don't like so much. But for example, he was an Air Doll as well, a much better movie. Or Her Love Boils Bathwater. And he's quite famous for being a quite interesting human. And a few years ago, in 2019, he made a movie that's called They Say Nothing Stays the Same. And it was a very much celebrated movie that got great reviews and stuff. And after that, he was like, I don't like this pressure. Let's do something weird and strange next. And then he did a TV show about the dog Oliver. That, if you didn't get it, this is Joe Odagiri in a funny, fluffy dog costume, because he's playing this dog, obviously, like you do when you're acclaimed actor. The story is very simple. He plays the son of Rudolf von Borheim, a legendary police dog, and of course he must be legendary as well. So the problem is his human that takes him around, like the police officer, he's responsible for him, played by Sosuke Ikematsu, sees him as a middle-aged, grumpy, horny old man, and middle-aged and old, and they have their little issues and stuff, and they just solve cases, and the TV show is very, very normal. It's like a nice little bit vulgar, silly comedy TV show. It's like 2 seasons, 3 episodes each, so it's really short. So far I watched only the first 2 episodes, but they're fun, they're fine. It's good if you are a furry or you like furries and you like Joe Odagiri. I mean, at least a very handsome man. Then you might enjoy watching this. It's a good fun. And yeah, after that, it played on NHK and seemingly was a big hit. I haven't heard of that, but I don't follow TV shows all that much, so not a big surprise. Anyway, so seemingly was a big hit, and NHK was very happy, and they were like, hey, how about a season 2, and how about a movie? And like, Odagiri wrote a big script that was a relatively more normal movie, but it would have taken like 3 or 4 hours, probably similar to the TV show. Like, you have 3 episodes with about like 45 minutes or so, quite long. And yeah, I guess it would have been like another season in movie form, with all the characters showing up and stuff like that, like you would expect from an entertainment movie based on a TV show. But in general, he hates the idea. He thinks it's disrespectful towards movie to just adapt a TV show as a movie like that. I feel my hair is going crazy today. Anyway, so he feels like it's disrespectful, and he didn't want to do that thing. And what he planned was too big and too expensive and took too much effort, and wouldn't be able to get the money for that. So he wrote a second script. And this second script is completely gaga, completely insane and wonderful. And it's glorious. It starts about the same as the TV show, not all that different. You've got this dog and his handler, that's the word. And they do some exercise and practicing, and some other characters show up and stuff happens. And then there's this character who's the super volunteer, and he disappeared. So they go to find him and stuff happens. And I would say for half the movie, Oliver doesn't even appear. It suddenly becomes like mix of stories about like side characters, and Odagiri believes he's the comedy version of David Lynch, and just does completely insane, mind-bending things. Like, most people who read the script were like, what's this? And Odagiri says that it's possible to understand the movie. The producer said he wants people to come up with their own explanations, so who knows if there's actually a real explanation to what's going on, but it's completely gaga. Like, there are these red doors that look like from a cartoon, and if you go in there, you get in some kind of different world, or like different parallel universe or something like that. And yeah, it's completely insane, and they're in a takoyaki and all stuff, and I don't know. It looks like you can expect, I would say, like a little bit more ambitious than a TV movie. There's some music numbers, there's some weird Bollywood movie thing going on, and there's a nightclub scene and all the stuff, nice singing and a wonderful cast, wonderful acting. But the whole thing is just completely insane and gaga, and nobody really understands what's going on besides Odagiri, maybe. He said, like, it makes more sense if you actually read the script, so I would love to read it, but I don't have it. But yeah, he says that if you watch it a couple of times, you will understand what's going on. So I just watched it once. I was completely unprepared for this insanity, and it's a glorious, wonderful thing. It's one of the best movies that I have seen this year. Just to underline his approach to this movie, like before it came out, he did a test screening or a preview screening for dogs, 50 dogs in total. And because 99 minutes is pretty long for a dog to just sit down and watch a movie, he edited it down to 10 minutes and told the people who brought their dogs that if the dogs are too bored and don't enjoy it, they can just leave. It's okay. So, he said in the interview, in the pamphlet, that he has like a slightly self-destructive approach for everything, and he wanted to try some crazy things. The producer in the interview said that it's a movie that chooses its audience, and I totally agree. And when I watched it, it was pretty late screening, so usually they are not so busy, but there were very few people. There was one lady that looked like she would appear in the movie. Very eccentric fashion sense, very great. I was impressed. And she did some stretching exercises while waiting to go in. When I saw that, I was like, okay, she's gonna watch this movie. That made completely sense. Anyway, so I don't know. It's probably not gonna be a big hit. I think. I wish it was, because that would prove that people actually have good taste and enjoy insanity. But I read some reviews online where someone was like, oh yeah, I like surrealists like Dali and stuff, but this is no good. Or he said like, I like comedy, but this movie is not funny. And I think the biggest joke about this movie, or the biggest joke that this movie made, is just existing. Just hilarious. Such a movie got made. It's great. It's amazing. It has an insane cast. Now, of course, we have Odagiri, we have Ikematsu, we have Kumiko Aso, who is one of the funniest people in this movie. She has a lot of great scenes. She's most famous for Pulse by Kiyoshi Kurosawa, not exactly a comedy. And a lot of voice acting for Mamoru Hosoda, whose new movie is gonna get released soon too. And then we have who else do we have? We have Tsubasa Honda, who is another lady who is most famous for voice acting. That's Weathering With You, but she was, for example, in the Full Metal Alchemist movies and the wonderful Mole Song. I love the Mole Song movies. Another case of complete insanity. Wonderful. Takashi Miike is still great, even though most people deny that or just don't care anymore. Gotta love the Miike. Then we have Amane Okayama, who we recently had in some great movies like Cloud, or he was in Under Ninja, and he was in 11 Rebels Kingdom, and The Beast of Comedy, which was pretty good too. And then we have Haru Kuroki, another one from all those Hosoda movies, but then, for example, she was in A Bride for Rip Van Winkle, and Hannah and Alice, or that's only the sequel. A prequel? I think it was a prequel. And we have Keiichi Suzuki, for example, from A Love Letter and all those other Shunji Iwai movies. Let's see. We have Masatoshi Nagase, who everybody knows from a lot of amazing movies like Patterson Mystery Train, or Electric Dragon, 80,000 Volt. We have Koichi Sato, from here the Mishima or Gonin or Sukiyaki Western Django. We have Kyusaku Shimada, the man with the remarkable, memorable face from Shin Godzilla or Memories of Matsuko or Shin Ultraman. We have Shohei Uno, who's one of those people who just appears in every modern movies. His most famous seems to be We Made a Beautiful Bouquet, but he was in Occult. That was a Koji Shiraishi movie. Then with Yu Kashi, most famous for Linda, another great movie that I recently watched in the cinema. And she's actually Joe Odagiri's wife, and she disappeared from acting for quite a while. I guess mostly to have babies, and one of the kids sadly passed away, so I guess she had other issues. But yeah, now she's back acting. Here she has a tiny role. I just want to point out one fantastic movie that she did was a Hold Up Down by Sabu. You should watch that. Oh, we have Masahiro Takashima from Hanagatami, or Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. And one more. Of course, Eri Fukatsu. Journey to the Shore, a Survival Family. I think the last time she did a movie was Survival Family. So that's already like 9 years ago. Yeah, besides, voice acting for Suzume. So, one of the people who I always saw in movies at the Nippon Connection. Wonderful. So the cast is completely crazy. I think there's one flashback scene where Yumi Kawai is in it, so I guess she's maybe in season 2. So crazy cast, crazy stuff going on. It's a completely insane movie, and everybody should watch that. I mean, it builds on the show, but you get quite a lot of flashback scenes that explain the most important things, so I got a little bit spoiled, but I guess it's, even without knowledge, perfectly watchable. But as far as such a movie can be perfectly watchable, it's just, I mean, there's a point in the movie where I felt like, oh, if it ends here, that's one of the wildest spots to end a movie that you could ever choose, and actually, it just ended after one more scene where the dog comes out and gives you a little message at the end. So I was like, oh god, yeah, okay. Odagiri is actually as crazy as it seems. And it was a fantastic experience. I have no idea what I actually watched there and what the meaning might be, but I'm so excited to watch it again. And I guess that's the best approach to actually make a movie, like a movie sequel to a TV show. Like, not just making a longer episode, but actually doing something original and crazy and exciting. And thank you, Joe. It was an experience, and I've got to finish the TV show. So seemingly, if I understood that right, at the end of the second season, there might be something that's slightly, mildly pointing in the direction of the movie. But yeah, that's just like complete insanity. I love it. I want more Joe Odagiri in my life now. I have to watch more of his stuff. But watch his other movies that he directed. It's really, really good. And crazy guy, wonderful. Love it. One of my favorite movies this year, definitely. And then, let's stop here. Thank you. I will record the next video, next movie.